Okay guys, since my last Bible review, and I don't do Bible reviews much, I know this is the second one in a row, but since my last one, there's a new company doing King James Bibles. It's called Church Bible Publishers, and I'm really excited about this particular model they've got, so I wanted to do a new review on this. The difference here is this is Church Bible Publishers, not local Church Bible Publishers. So now we've got two, some of the same people involved. In LCBP are in CBP now. So anyway, they've got this 120RL. This is the 120RL. It is a red letter Cambridge Cameo. If you watched my last video, you know I'm a big fan of this particular setting. It's from 1920. It's one of the best settings of the King James Bible, in my opinion. So this is a really nice, wide margin, 1 inch all the way around Cambridge Cameo Bible. It's got a presentation page, family records, here's a title page, and here's the model number you can see clearly, and their phone number. Alright, so this goes directly to from the title page, goes to the dedicatory. There's the dedicatory. There's no letter to the reader. Here's the table of contents, and here is the table of signs. This particular printing of the Bible has a pronunciation guide right in the text. If you don't know how to use this, I'll show you real quick. So for example, here's the word Ada, and let's say this is something you're not sure how to pronounce. You could see the symbols in there, and you just go back here, look it up, and it tells you how that particular vowel or whatever is pronounced. Some people don't like this. They think it gets in the way, but I like it because I like to know how the words are supposed to be pronounced. So there's that. The Cambridge Cameo is a center column reference Bible, and if you don't know how that works, I'll show you real quick. So in the text you'll see like this. Here's a 1. The superscript numbers are marginal notes. You just go over here and you find that number. There's your marginal note. There's another. And the superscript letters are cross-references. I like these cross-references. They're not real extensive, but they're useful if you don't have a bigger study guide with you for something. So here's the B, and it cross-references therefore to Matthew 19:5, etc. So that's how that works. It's pretty straightforward. The quality of the text from this CBP 120RL is really good. The text is consistently dark. Now it is an old setting. It's from the 1920s, so the really tiny text like this, it's legible. It's legible, but it can be there can be a little bit of fading. It's not so much fading, but it's just not completely inked in all the way. That's just the way it is, being as old as it is, but it is legible. It's not like you would find in a modern digitally set printing, but it's still very readable. One thing I like about this wide margin as opposed to the old one, here's the here's the LCBP. It's the same as a Cambridge Cameo, but notice their margins are good, except on the inside here there's no extra margin going into the gutter. So the problem I frequently had with this is that if I'm reading on my lap, sometimes the text kind of tends to pour into the gutter here. It's just not real nice. And of course there's really no room to write anything next to this column in the margin. So the CBP, I think, has got a better layout. A little bit less margin down here maybe, but it is wider, And you got 1 inch all the way around, and the text doesn't dump into the gutter here. There's always plenty of space, so you put this on your lap, it's not a problem. Now this is a red letter. So if you're not a fan of red letter, you might wait and see if CBP is going to come out with a black letter only version. The red is good. It's a real red. It's not pink. It's bold. I'm not sure if my camera here is really doing this thing justice, but it is a good red letter text. Again, the text is consistently filled in dark, but it is a 1920 setting, so there are some places where there's some textual blemishes that are just part of the source, but nothing that detracts or affects legibility. The cover is really nice. It is this is the Ironed Calfskin. It's nice and soft. It's just a really nice, I like the grain. It's a really nice cover. The binding seems really good to me. All of this it just screams quality, and they're not charging a lot for it either. Now in the back, you go from Revelation to some blank note pages, and then it goes to Bible maps. There is no mini concordance in the back of the CBP 120RL. So it saves a little bit, a few pages because of that. The map quality is, well, I don't typically use the maps in the back of my Bible, so this doesn't affect my enjoyment of this Bible, but it kind of looks like it kind of looks like an inkjet printer. Some of the text here is, I don't know if it's easy to tell with the camera, but like this word Babylon here it's just not sharp. So you might not find the greatest maps in the back, but they're there nevertheless. They're nice and colorful. But if you're really looking for some study with an atlas, I would just go, personally, I'd just go find another source for that. But anyway, it's got the maps. They're pretty thick pages here at the end and in the front. Okay, now I've mentioned that this is a 1920 Cameo. Now, for the most part, the Cambridge Cameos are all the same, except in 1920, when they published it, and all the way through 1985, this is how they published 1 John 5:8. And you can see there it's got a lowercase s. So this tells us that this is an unaltered Cambridge Cameo text block. I show this to you because I know this is really important to some people, how this appears. But I appreciate this because it lets me know that this is an unaltered Cambridge Cameo. Now, when I got this, I liked it so much. I was going to use this, and I decided, I have always wanted to have a super high quality Bible that's got a full-yapp on the cover with goatskin, some real high quality leather, but I've never seen this text block in a quality cover the way I wanted it. Now CBP has a Build-A-Bible option, so this is what I did. I went and I ordered the Cambridge Cameo from CBP, the 120 RL with Build-A-Bible, and I got it with the full-yapp goatskin cover. This is a really nice, really nice Bible cover. Just super soft. I like that it has this full-yapp, this overlap here. And you can, with the Build-A-Bible, you can choose the colors and size of your bookmark ribbons. Really happy with this. Inside, it is exactly the same as what I was just showing you. It just has a different cover and different ribbons here. The grain here is really beautiful. It's even softer than the Ironed Calfskin. It just feels real good. This is a beautiful, beautiful Bible, and it does cost more to get this done. But if you find a text that you really like, and personally, My first King James Bible was a Cambridge Cameo, and for whatever reason, I've never let go of this. I really like this black letter text. I like the font size. I like the center column. I like the layout. And I've got a memory of, in some places, where on the page a verse is and all of this. So to me, it was worth it to go ahead and just go all out and get this really nice full-yapp goatskin cover. They do a great job. I'm telling you, the guys at CBP, they believe they're handling the Word of God, and they want to give you a high-quality Bible, and it shows in their work. So you know your Bible's been put together by somebody who really cares about it. And you know, they don't know me. I've never met any of them. They didn't send this to me for free. Nobody asked me to do this. I think that if you're looking for a good quality Bible, this is a good option. I'm going to mention one more time about the text size. This is an 8-point font. I think it's 8.5 with leading, something like that. It's good if your eyes are good, or if you're comfortable reading this with glasses, if you need it. I just wanted to be clear about the size of this text. It's perfect for me. I really like it. But if you need a large print Bible, this is definitely not the one for you. The text is not small. I wouldn't call it small, but it is fairly compact. I've got Bibles that have much smaller text than this that are legible. So I think it's a good middle ground. So anyway, if you're looking for a new King James Bible, be sure to check out Church Bible Publishers. Local Church Bible Publishers is still a good source. Now, I have purchased several Bibles from both now. LCBP, up until now, this is what I've been using. It was from LCBP. It's also the Cambridge Cameo. The quality of theirs is not bad by any means, but I've gotten some more recent ones, and they're just not quite. It's just not quite as good as what you're going to get here. But their prices are lower, so there's always trade-offs. I'm giving Church Bible Publishers a solid recommendation, and especially on these Cambridge Cameos that they're printing now. I really like these. Well, anyway. I know I'm not really a Bible review guy. I know I've done 2 in a row now, but there are other guys on YouTube that have reviewed this text with some more detail. They know they're printing stuff, so if you're thinking about getting this and you're not sure, go watch some more of these videos from other people. As far as my videos go, I know it's been a while since I published a study video. Don't worry, I've got one in the works. It's going to be about bottles and wineskins and crazy Mandela effect nonsense. And going to take a look at what happened with the New Scofield Reference Bible and how it started to permeate people's memory and give them incorrect memory of verses. It was just wrong, so it's going to be a good study. I also go into the New King James version and some of that kind of stuff, and so that'll be coming soon. I'm still working on getting that one finished up. I also redesigned the AV1611 website, av1611.com. I know some of you are just subscribed through YouTube, so if you haven't seen it yet, go take a look, especially if you're using a mobile device. It's a lot better. It's a lot friendlier for mobile devices now. So go take a look at that and see. Until next time, see you later.